Hello, Indimo. Hello, where the heck is that gone? There's my rim tips, which I just happen to have taken some of it, done some colloidal and removed some of the gold from it. So there's still good. Baking powder cooked off until there's no air bubbles. Tested with a litmus strip to find if it is the right pH. Having a few of these cards is good. When you reach the purple, you know you're in there. For some reason, copper has formed on the positive electrode, which always does that. But the copper is a conductant, so it helps with conduction. Electricity travelling through the solution from one to the other. There's some random look of horror. Can't really see it with these crappy camera angles. But it's there, happening. Did you see that? That's how much calcium I have in a day. And this, I had some gold off of a couple of ram chips. I got half of one of the most oldest, smaller, younger, earlier, recent version, DDR3 ram chip. And I had a concentrate in a small jar. This is the white stuff. It was white, but I added some of this calcium carbonate, which reaches 14 pH, purple on the litmus strip. Added that with it, and this has been far too high in pH, and you know that because when I put a litmus strip on it, and this one is my Himalayan salt, and I ran it through some little bit of that same thing, and look, it's a purple, light purple, so that's definitely 11 pH, and that's supposed to make those things that are not good for you. It's had fresh hydroxide in it, so it has this water one, so it has this urine one, so it has this copper one. I put some more in. It's settled now. This one is black copper, which I mean brass, black brass. This one is it's purple, but the water did not allow it to go green. 7 pH is a dull mustardy yellow. So this is black. There's brass in this. If you're an extremist colloidal, drink the clear stuff. If you want the copper colloidal and you want to drink copper colloidal, good luck to you. I'm putting hydroxide in to try to see if I can get it to break down into somehow draw out the Ormes side of it. You know, they say Ormes, right? Well, I've learned that, let's use this for example. Okay, see that? Over here is the acid side, so there's the AC for acid on the side, it's Al, alkali, okay, 7. That's water, 0 in the centre, and over here is AU, okay, so that's gold. Well, that's the ultimate flame method, or acid method, but it's acid, so the metals are in this zone, from here to here, and this way is the wet methods, so just call it wet, and those are the crystal, okay? Crystal side. Then go to the 10.3, 0.3 to that stuff 10.78. Okay, so what does it tell you? There's two Ormeses. There's flame Ormes and acid Ormes, and that's acid leech. But flame is up here where the angel dove wings are. Down here is a lower form. Up here on the chemical hydroxidal made method. That's only at about here. So water's here, Ormes is here, and some stuff you don't want to have out there. Those are crystalline, and these are acidic metallic. Alright. Now you can get it out with flame, you can get it out of there with electricity, but with the other one, you bump the pH up with electricity and it almost tends to want to run away. But I've had it manifest. It also can produce a colour indicator. That's why every time I use electrolysis for 2 electric wires, it converts into colouring, showing indicator, as these are the indications of the pH level. So self-indicating almost producing, or mus, as in on the crystalline side, or Ormes on the flamed metal side. If you flame the metal, so I have some gold here. So with a double-sided coin, like say this, burn a flame on one side, and on the other side, of the other side almost will come out. But you'll need some safe as pliers. What I did was I put a gold coin on the head of a hammer, claw hammer, and I know that metal is superheated. So generally it can handle a lot of high heat. And every other metal that touches it, every metal has a metallic cellular structure, and all the ions face in a similar copying behaviour. They always copy their neighbours. So if you put a gold coin on a superheated surface, there's a possibility that they can learn from each other. And if you teach it to strive toward being superheated, you're encouraging the superheating to be possible. And so anyway, how would I get out of here? I stick this copper wire, the positive, on this gold, and I peg it on, stick it in salt solution, can always dilute the salt out of it, wash it out, let it settle, wash it out. The heavy metals will always go back down, and you just keep the gold. So I was looking at around the gold chip, and there's a couple of golden knobs on it. And there'll be some gold that was on it. Computer RAM chips from old computers. For some reason, gold is in it. So I'll electrolyze some of that. A whole shitload of coins that I had, just to make coin colloidals. Make aqua regia. Learn what it is. Apply that to the gold. Dissolves into the solution. Then cook it off. Then use hydroxide to lower the acids. Then repeat. Put the acids in, the 2 acids. Also it's hydrochloric acid and nitric acid. That is aqua regia, the secret acid formula that dissolves gold into solution. So it's like a colloidal. It becomes like gold colloidal. Here's my gold colloidal turned it brown after I heated it. After it was green from all the silica that came out of the silicon that came out of a RAM chip. So I keep cooking it until it turns purple and then black and then white.